Hi, my name is Karina and welcome back to Girls with Wisdom. In today's video, we're going to be going over in Java how to code while applying interest and using the formula of I equals principal times rate times time. So, the first thing you're going to be needing to use is having a computer with either a Java compiler downloaded onto your laptop, or you can use a free, both of them are free, but a free online Java compiler. For me, when you want to import to use mathematics, to import something into your compiler, I think it's just personally easier to download and all of your code will be there permanently. So, the first thing we're going to do to understand interest is I'm going to have to explain it. So I'm going to just show. Okay, so 1 second. So now my iPad is just getting connected to okay, so now that my iPad is getting connected and you can see my screen, I'm just going to show you how to understand what it is. So basically, the formula for interest is so simple interest, interest is equal to I is equal to P times R times T, right? So now I'm going to write what each one means. So we have the I, and this stands for the interest made after T amount of years. And then P for the principal means the money that is invested or / borrowed. So essentially your initial amount. The next variable is R, and this is the annual rate of interest. And then finally we have T, and T is the duration of time. That's borrowed. Or invested. So now that we know that this is our formula, let's make this bigger. Okay, so this is still not big enough. Okay, so this entire thing is our formula we are going to be applying today. So now that we have that in mind, we're going to actually do the code. So as we go back into Eclipse, we're going to need to import a few things. So the first thing is we're going to be importing import java.util.scanner with a capital S. And the next thing we're going to be doing is after our public static void, and we're going to write float p, comma r, comma t, which is all of our variables, comma s interest. The next thing we're going to write is scanner, scan. It's very crucial that you are careful with your when you're capitaling variables or when you're capitaling anything in Java, because it is very sensitive when it comes to syntaxes. So if you make a single error without a semicolon or any of that sort, it will detect a mistake. The next line I'm going to write is the print statement. So I'm going to write system.out.print, quote, please enter the principal, and then colon, and my quote here. So I'm going to create a comment, and I think commenting your code is very crucial. So print statement for, oops, I spelled that wrong, principal. And then I think print statements are very crucial because it could show you where your errors in your code, so you can go back and it's a lot cleaner. So now I'm going to set my variable to p, is p equals scan dot next with a capital X, F for float, and then parentheses and just close it. Next thing I'm going to write is print statement for rate, and capital S system dot out dot print quote, please enter the rate of interest, and then write R is equal to scan dot next with a capital F for float. The next thing we're going to write is another print statement and write a comment set, right? Print statement for time. So we're going to write system dot out dot print please enter the time period. So colon space, another semicolon, and then we're going to write T is equal to scan dot next capital F for float, and then another semicolon. So the next thing we're going to do after we have that is write scan dot close. So this is going to end it. Now we're going to be able to put the formula so we can calculate it when we're putting in integers. So we have scan dot close and write S interest equals, now we're going to have a formula, so parentheses, so it's P times the, so it's principal times the rate times the time, and then we're going to close our parentheses and divide it by, we could do 100 or we could do 12. So I think we'll just stick with 100 and then have a colon. Where you're dividing is so you can understand what your duration of time is. So we have that done, and now we're going to write the final print statement and write system dot out dot print colon quote simple interest is, and then after we're going to end the quote and write plus S interest S interest and then colon. So that should be the end of our code. Let's see if we have any issues. Enter S. Good, now we're going to run it. Proceed. So now we're going to have to be able to put in our numbers with an example. So let's say my initial amount of money is $2,000, right? So I'm going to start off $2,000, and now my rate is, or my percentage is 2%. Yeah, 2%. And we'll do this over a period of 5 years. So there you go. So my simple interest is $200. We know that this is correct because if you have $2,000 and you invested it with a rate of 2%, for a duration of 5 years, you would make a profit of $200. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us either by, you can email us for any questions, syntactical, mentoring, anything you need when it comes to STEM subjects, any guidance, or high school advice. You can email us at girlswithwisdom@gmail.com. You can direct message us on Instagram at girlswithwisdom. You can go into our site and get connected with a mentor under the Connect to a Mentor tab. Whatever is easier for you. Thank you and have a great day.